Jordan, and finally Palestine. So in a way, I relate to all of you. I feel like part of my heart is scattered around the Arab world, and everyone's pain is my pain, and it's a pleasure to be here. They say when there is no struggle, there is no progress. Palestine is not a charity case or scapegoat, but rather an example of Samud resilience and passion for freedom and independence. Palestine exists today because Palestinians resist every single day. And it's exactly for this reason Palestinians can relate more than ever to the Arab world, to the revolutions, and their fight for freedom and social justice. The Arab Spring emerged as an expression and assertion of people's right to national self-determination. Although each Arab state is governed by one government, Palestinians, on the other hand, are governed by three separate so-called governments, none of whom could deliver Palestinian self-determination. In this light, it is safe to say that occupation takes different forms. However, our battle for liberation is ultimately one. When the Arab Spring sparked in Tunis, it caught the entire world by surprise. While it presented a chance for change and social justice for the Arab world, it also presented an opportunity to the West to advance their interests and market their arms deals to sustain oppressive regimes on the expense of peace and democracy virtues that they preach left and right. In hopes that the revolution fire would die, but the uprising survived and still continues up to this moment. Some with victories, some with half victories, and others with uncertain destiny. But the question here is, what about Palestine? What you don't hear in the media is that similar to the Arab countries, Palestinians who have long inspired the world were inspired by the Arab Spring. Palestinian youth mobilized and took the streets in March and May 2011, demanding an end to the national fragmentation between the Fatah government and Hamas government, demanding unity, fundamental rights, and political representation through direct Palestinian National Council elections for Palestinians inside and exile and diaspora. After failing attempts to hijack Palestinian youth movement, both governments in the West Bank and Gaza practiced the ugliest forms of repression against the political activists who have been ever since subject to persecutions such as imprisonment, torture, forced confessions, denial of legal and medical assistance, and forcing detainees to sign pledges and loyalty oaths under duress. In the heat of the Arab Spring, Palestinians' right to self-determination was put aside when the U.S. decided to comply, cave in for the Zionist lobby, and back the radical right-wing Israeli government. In their occupation, ethnic cleansing,